For so long, I wandered, believing that life's meaning and my own growth could be found in the world outside. I was always seeking, always striving, chasing after fleeting glimpses of fulfillment in things, people, and places. We are taught that to grow is to reach beyond ourselves, to accumulate, to achieve. But now I see the flaw in that belief. Growth isn't something you can chase. It's not a destination you arrive at after enough trials, enough lessons, or enough success. No, it's quieter than that. It is softer, like a whisper you only hear when all else falls silent. How many years do we spend caught in the illusion? We are taught that growth means climbing, ascending higher and higher on the ladders we've been handed, ladders built of ambition, comparison, and expectation. We are told to become more, to do more, to want more. But what if it's not about more? What if true growth is found not in the accumulation, but in the release? We speak of growth as though it's something grand, something impressive, but real growth often feels more like unlearning. It is not the process of becoming someone new, but rather the peeling back of layers, shedding the false selves we've worn to protect the vulnerable truth inside. Each mask we wear hides a part of us, and in time, we forget what lies beneath. How strange it is that we spend so much energy building identities, chasing success, and collecting experiences, only to realize that the journey isn't about becoming anything other than what we already are. But to reach that place, we must first dismantle what we thought we were. Growth is not a straight line. It's not a simple path of progress or achievement. It is a spiral, sometimes ascending, sometimes descending, but always circling back to the core. With each turn, we are given the chance to see ourselves more clearly, to understand the patterns of thought, the hidden fears, and the desires that drive us. And yet, we resist. Why? Because to truly grow, we must face what we've hidden. We must confront the parts of ourselves we've neglected, denied, or buried. Growth requires an honesty that is often uncomfortable. It asks us to let go of the illusions we've held on to for so long, the illusions of control, certainty, and permanence. I have learned that true growth does not come from conquering the world outside, but from understanding the world within. We look out at the horizon, imagining that happiness, peace, and fulfillment lie just beyond our reach. But the more we reach, the more elusive they become. In truth, the horizon is an illusion. There is no there to reach. There is only here, only now, only the present moment where we find ourselves. The most important journey we will ever take is the one we embark upon within ourselves. It's not a journey measured in miles or milestones, but in moments of stillness, in the quiet recognition of who we are beneath the layers of what we've been told to be. To grow is to be willing to sit with oneself, to listen to the silence within, and to embrace the truths we find there, no matter how difficult. What is it that we fear? Why do we run from this inner journey? Perhaps it's because we've been conditioned to believe that silence is empty, that stillness is a waste of time, that reflection is indulgent. But silence is not emptiness. It is fullness, the fullness of being present, of being aware. It is in the stillness that we encounter our true self, stripped of pretense, expectation, and judgment. And in that stillness, we learn that growth isn't about fixing what's broken. It's about understanding that we were never broken to begin with. It's about realizing that the cracks and scars we carry are part of the journey, not flaws to be erased, but stories to be embraced. I have spent so much time trying to escape discomfort, trying to avoid the pain of self-confrontation. But growth asks us to face the discomfort, to sit with the pain, and to find meaning within it. It's in the darkest places that we often find the brightest insights. To grow is to understand that pain is not the enemy. It is a teacher, guiding us to deeper truths. And so, I've come to understand that growth is less about reaching for the stars and more about grounding ourselves in the present. It's not about becoming something extraordinary, but about recognizing the extraordinary within the ordinary. It's about learning to see with new eyes, to perceive the beauty in the simplicity of life, and to appreciate the journey no matter how winding or uncertain. In the end, the growth we seek is not in the things we accomplish, nor in the praise we receive. It's in the quiet moments of reflection, in the willingness to face ourselves with compassion, and in the acceptance of life's unfolding, however it may come. Growth is surrender, not to defeat, but to the flow of life, to the understanding that we are always in the process of becoming, and that is enough. The only place we ever needed to go was within. It's always been there, waiting for us to listen, waiting for us to see,